If you ever ask somebody what's it like to be a pro wrestler, the first thing they'll say is it freaking sucks. But it's also the most fun that you can have, and if you're passionate about it, there's no other feeling like it.
And me, myself, Austin Storm, and Travis Potter decided that there needed to be a wrestling company. And I'd always wanted to own a wrestling company and always wanted to have a touring wrestling company, which is what we do. And that's kind of how we started, kind of out of the ashes of the OWA. We figured this area needed wrestling. At the beginning, it was tough to run in Nebraska because of all the rules, regulations, and the amount of money it ended up costing because you had all the hoops you had to jump through and things they needed you to do. It was impossible for an independent promotion to make money in the state of Nebraska at that time. So a lot of times we were in Council Bluffs, Iowa, or we did some of our early events were Clarinda, Iowa, and Atlantic, Iowa, places like that, because Iowa didn't have a commission at the time. So we were monthly in Council Bluffs, but hit some of those other smaller towns, Greenfield, Iowa. And so it's a little easier now because there's no commission in Nebraska. And like I said, our name's been around so long that people know it's a little easier to get into buildings and get doors open for you.
So we're driving by this, it's called the Social Hall in Lincoln on Cornhusker Highway. And they had a big sign out front, MWA Pro Wrestling. I've always been a wrestling nut since I was 5 years old. So man, we whip it in there and we go inside and there's this wrestling company, MWA. And they put on one heck of a show. Pulled out all the stops. It was great. So we came back the following month, the month after, and next thing I know, we've been following MWA for 2 or 3 years. So then I started training, working with a few of the big names in the business, and got back into shape and decided I wanted to go with the hardcore title. Fortunately, I had the title when I left CWA. I was the hardcore champ. I've been unbeaten so far, and I don't know if we'll finish unbeaten. Tonight we'll tell the story.
I think the MWA is great. I think that they portray wrestling in that classic, old school, family-friendly way. And that's exactly what small towns like this love. You know, they just want to be a part of the show. They want to see elite athletes, but they also want to see hokey gimmicks. And they get all the mix, the whole range here at MWA. Very diverse locker room.
It's phenomenal. Boo and Doomsday. Watching all of our favorite MWA superstars perform at the best level of all time, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, they get fired up. Like, I've worked in front of crowds that are, 450 people down to 26 people. And I'll tell you right now, even though 26 people does not sound like a lot, they can still boo you out of a room, no problem. So yeah, all these fans out here are very passionate.
We'll try it again when my mind goes on. The excitement, the crowd interaction, and just getting up close and personal with the wrestlers.
But your Midwestern crowd, the people that are coming to our events are people that they want to be entertained. They're not, it doesn't have to be perfect. They want you to entertain them more than anything else. And they want to be involved and they want to interact. The reason people come to these events is so that they get interacted with. Whereas a WWE, AEW event, very rarely are you going to get interacted with on a one-on-one basis unless you're sitting in the front row. But at an MWA event, or and in other independent promotions that are similar to us, you're going to get, if they're doing their job right, everyone in that building is going to get interacted with in somehow, some way. They're going to feel they're a part of that match and a part of what is going on that night. It just it's more of a feeling, I guess, of people are part of the show. They can invest more in it because they can feel like they have a little influence of when they cheer, when they boo, they get under your skin a little bit. It's just about more, like I said, just being more interactive and fans in independent shows being more involved in what's going on. Right now, it's looking great. We're going, we've got all kinds of upcoming events, all over the Midwest, and we're working on new places. And there's, like I said, there's a lot of new stuff coming on the horizon, and hopefully we just keep getting bigger and better and keep building. And that's the important thing. We just keep, building, and hopefully we keep getting bigger.
The ball is absolutely in their court to make it as big as they want to. They could either keep it at this level, which is pretty strong, especially after all this time of doing it, or they can make it as big as they want to, whether if that's taken into a TV deal or anything like that, and really showing out what Nebraska wrestling is capable of.
The Midwestern wrestling scene, especially for MWA, is nothing but bright. I see them going big places, man. They are really cooking. Things are going big. I just do not see anything but big things for MWA. I look for them, and I'm gonna say it right here to the camera, I see MWA getting on TV within the next year. And it's 2025 right now, so by 2026, they should be on TV maybe in a couple months, who knows?
They woke on the mountain.